Ready to travel to a different time and place with us today? We've got a fun exercise for you. Welcome to the Wealth Wisdom Financial Podcast. When conventional financial thinking doesn't get you where you want to go, you need wealth wisdom. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, we'd love a like on this video and a comment below. And you can go on this imagination tour with us first if you want, and then let me know what comes up for you in the comments. Here we go. Imagine with me. You've been sent on a mission to deliver food to some hungry people. They are very hungry. You've been given food, been told, go give them food. And they happen to be your family members. Could be close family members, could be long family members, like distant family members, but they're family. They could be your chosen family. But anyway, you pack the food, you travel along a well-known path, but when you get there, you see something very unexpected. Your hungry relatives are facing an even bigger problem than starvation. Their very lives are being threatened. You ask around to see what's going on. And you learn that everyone is afraid to do anything, even though there's a huge reward from the king or from the master, from the Lord Emperor, whatever, a huge reward for whoever can get everyone out of this mess. Now you, being your most courageous, confident, perhaps slightly naive self, decide you can handle this. You got this. Some people try to give you some advanced technology to solve the situation, but it stifles you. Instead, you step away from the crowd that's gathering for a moment, you find your center, and then you engage in solving the situation in a very unexpected way. You're successful. Everyone cheers. You get the reward. And in the process, you also make an enemy who is jealous because you did what they feel they should have been able to do. They wanted those accolades, and you become the person they wanted to be, and they try to hinder your success for the rest of their lives. Did you imagine with me? You feel triumphant now? You defeated. You conquered. You overcame. And you did it unexpectedly from a calm, centered place. Now, what I just did was adapt the timeless story of David and Goliath. You can read the original story in 1 Samuel 17 in whatever Bible you've got handy, or look it up online. It's a story that's captured imaginations for generations across time, across space. Lots of different cultures have connected to this story, adapted it in different ways. I think there's even like a TV show or a series about it. This young man, David, defeats a giant Goliath with a slingshot and a smooth stone. Or does he? Is that really how he defeats him? My favorite part is when David does the unexpected. He steps away to this little brook, a stream, and he finds 5 smooth stones. Now the King Saul, tries to put this armor on him. It's too big. That's the advanced technology. And it's an impediment rather than a help. So David does the unexpected. He gets away from the group. It's not recorded if he prays, meditates, hears the audible voice of God, or just takes a few deep breaths to build up his courage, right? It is clear that he believes a higher power, who he would call God, is who is working through him to defeat that giant. It's not the stone, it's God. Now, I can't prove to you the story's true. In some ways, it doesn't actually matter. What I love about this story is that it's cultivated imaginations and given generations hope that they can defeat their own giants, often more mental, emotional, or systemic rather than other people or literal, 9-foot, 10-foot people, right? I want to share it with you today because I want this story to give you hope and inspiration to imagine what you could do if you step away from the crowd and all their yak, 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 yada, 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 right? Trying to figure things out. If you stepped away from that, got centered, and engaged in your battles from that place. No advanced technology needed, no special skills. In fact, those might get in your way and slow you down. Yes, you heard me say that right. We're a podcast about money, and yet I just said that you probably don't need advanced technology or special skills to achieve your financial goals. That's the part that I am willing to prove to you, and I have a way of proving it to you. It's this: 5 smooth stones. You see, David, 5 smooth stones. In here are what I believe is the method, the 5 stones you need to defeat whatever giants you're facing. They could be mental, emotional, relational, systemic, whatever they might be, spiritual. Now, the truth is that you probably do have some special skills. You might even have some advanced technology that you love, and I think that's fantastic. I want you to lean into those and see how this book journal hybrid could change your journey with those special skills and with that advanced technology. And if you're listening to the podcast instead of YouTube, I'm holding up a literal sample of the book journal hybrid that we created. And I got to tell you, so what I just shared is a little segment from here with a little bit of exaggeration, expounding, because it's what authors do when they read their own work out loud. The thing that I want to kind of highlight in the podcast here is, as you might know, if you've been a faithful listener for a while, we're huge fans of certain concepts, or in certain technologies, like you need a budget. Love You Need a Budget. We love the special skills we've developed by becoming Bank and Yourself revolutionaries, by adopting the profit first system. But we also have other things that we don't have super special skills in, or that we don't want to use the technology for. And what I tried to do in crafting the book journal hybrid called 5 Smooth Stones is make it agnostic to all of those things. You could literally be using pen and paper along with this. In fact, this is your paper. There's a bunch of dot grids in the back that you could use as your paper for the journey. Maybe a pencil instead of a pen. I don't know, maybe markers. You could use your Mint or your YNAB or your QuickBooks or whatever your favorite budgeting app is. If you love real estate or the stock market, or you hate both of those things, I think you would still find a lot here. What I tried to do is boil down the financial knowledge that I have, the way that I approach money, the things that I believe are true and time-tested wisdom into the core of what they are. So for instance, if I was going to write a book about science, it might be about the scientific method, because you can take that scientific method, develop a hypothesis, test that hypothesis, review your results, revisit your hypothesis, start the whole process. I'm not a scientist, but that's the basic gist of it. And you could do that in middle school with a science fair, or you could do that as a rocket scientist, or anywhere in between. That's essentially what this book is. If you're a beginner, absolutely, this can give you the ability to do some amazing things and to craft your journey. If you're an advanced person with money, kind of like David had advanced skills in defeating giants, but because he had defeated lions before and protected his sheep, this could help you hone in those skills, get more excited about them. A lot of what's in here, I'd already been using YNAB for a while, and I got bored with it. It felt like just moving numbers around. So I needed things around YNAB to keep me excited, to keep me engaged in my financial journey. And so that's this methodology of using the 5 smooth stones kind of came from that, as well as some other things. So when you're listening to this podcast, as long as Kickstarter's approved us, the Kickstarter should be live. And if you're listening today, you should be one of the first people that get the chance to go and help us get this printed, get it rewarded for helping us get this printed. One of the things we're doing with the Kickstarter is we're offering free shipping within the US. So that's something we're not going to offer with, kind of post Kickstarter. So that could be $5, $10, $15 savings on the journal. And we've also got a bunch of other rewards that, depending on when you go to the page, may be available or they could be gone. So you'll want to go check it out if you think you want to get your copy of this, test it out, see if it works for you. You'll want to go to the Kickstarter right away. When I'm recording this, it's weeks before the Kickstarter comes out. So we created a landing page where we'll put the Kickstarter link or embed it there so that everybody can get to it. So it's wealthwisdomfp.com/shop, SHOP. And that's where we'll put things. And if you're listening to this well after September 2023, when it comes out, you might be able to actually order the printed version at that same page, and it's already here and we could ship it to you right away. So it's part of why we created it, because these podcasts live forever, I guess, as long as the internet exists, maybe. And so we wanted to be able to give that opportunity to everyone whenever you're catching this. So again, that website is wealthwisdomfp.com/shop, SHOP. Hopefully that'll exist as long as this podcast exists. But I don't want you to just take my word for it and what you've heard here. Maybe you're already excited. If so, go ahead, go to that link. If you want to see more of what the journal's like, we're going to show you the Kickstarter video right here. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're on the podcast, you'll hear it. But if you want to see it, you'll have to go to the link in the show notes to actually see the inside and what it looks like and how it's used. It's vegan leather. It's got lay flat binding, which is amazing, right? Like, a book that does that is high quality, and it's got like super thick paper. It almost feels like a little less than cardstock, so nothing's going to bleed through. Amazing quality. I'm so glad that I got connected with the right people to help me make this. Okay, without further ado, here's the full promo. Are you tired of being boxed into limited options for your financial freedom journey? Your future deserves more than generic solutions. It's time to break free from rigid instructions and loss of control. Introducing 5 Smooth Stones, a hybrid book journal we crafted to empower high achievers like you. It's not just about money, it's about going after your big dreams. Say goodbye to feeling belittled or stressed. With 5 Smooth Stones, you're in control of your financial destiny. Crafted over a decade, the 5 Smooth Stones methodology has transformed lives. Our clients have embraced it, witnessing tremendous results. Now it's your turn to seize control and rewrite your financial story. Embrace quality, from vegan leather to lay flat binding to thick paper. Every detail matters. In a world of conventional cookie cutter advice, it's time for unconventional wisdom to build wealth on your terms. Your journey begins with a single step, one of enthusiasm and determination. Don't wait for the perfect moment, make now the moment. 5 Smooth Stones is not just a journal or a book. It's your financial roadmap toward freedom. Seize your financial future. Embark on a journey that's truly yours. Find out more and order your copy at www.wealthwisdomfp.com/shop. 5 Smooth Stones. There are no get-rich-quick schemes, but you can discover your path to build true wealth wisely. How fun is that? Okay, go get on it right now. The best rewards are for the people that act the fastest. Again, it's wealthwisdomfp.com/shop. Thank you so much for joining us. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future updates, future ways to captivate your imagination and keep you going on your financial journey. Live long and profit. The topics presented in this podcast are for general information only and not for the purposes of providing legal, accounting, or investment advice. On such matters, please consult a professional who knows your specific situation.